actually, I gotta chill on that because the other day I was recording a little abandoned video for y'all, and I was holding the camera like that for 2 hours and it just destroyed my forearm. This is the pre-workout for the leg day. Got some sourdough bread with some peanut butter, banana, honey, and then some sugar-free, I think it's like apricot jam, but it's pretty fire right there. It's one of my favorite pre-workout meals right there. I'm gonna go hit this leg workout and then head into work and then see what we can get into after that. Hopefully there's like some cool Halloween stuff going on, so I'll be able to record that for y'all. But first things first, gotta get this workout in. I love to work out in the mornings because your body's fresh and you can just pack in a ton of carbs in your first meal. It kind of sucks because you can't really intermittent fast, but I love it because you can take your caffeine, you can just pound some carbs down and then head straight into the gym really fresh. You haven't done any work for the day, any cardio, so your mind is in its best place and you're gonna be able to really dial in on that workout. On my leg days, I always go super hard on the stems for my pre-workout stacks. Not like over 400 milligrams, but like normal shit, like right at 400 milligrams of caffeine. So for today, what we got is Gorilla Mode fruit punch flavor. And then we got a little bit of creatine. And then we got this Forbidden Pre right here. This is the old Gorilla Mind Rush formula. It's from like 4 or 5 years ago and it's probably expired, but all right. 3 capsule serving size. And then next up, you got the creatine. And we got our Gorilla Mode. This is a big ass scooper. Fucking motorboating that pre-workout for a minute. Alright, it's currently 5:02 and I have a meeting at 7:30. So I gotta haul ass to the gym. It's like 20 to 30 minutes away and it's freezing outside. I don't care what anyone says. Some old Travis Scott always hits before your workout. So throw on some like Antidote or some shit from days before the rodeo. Those go hard. And especially it's getting cold out. Like this is the second day that it's been like pretty cold and it's Halloween too. So it's got the spooky vibe with it and we're on the winter arc. So workouts always go harder whenever it's cold out. So keep that in mind, especially if you're hitting them on a morning workout. I swear every morning workout I hit is always better and it brings back like the nostalgia whenever it's cold. It brings back like the college day nostalgia whenever I'd be walking into class after just hitting a morning workout and it was freezing balls out and you hated your life because all you were doing was studying. But we're at 98 subscribers and I just want to say thank y'all for the support. I'm gonna be making the videos better, and if you have any suggestions on how to do that, leave it in the comments below. Anything you want to see. I really want to turn this channel kind of into like a motivational fitness channel, because back in the day whenever I first started getting into the gym, I was tiny. Like I did not care about the gym. I was the smallest guy, never played any sports or anything. I mean, I was in band, which is an L, but yeah, so never played any sports or anything, was super unathletic. And what got me into the gym was David Lay. Just seeing him deadlift like 700 pounds and shit, like that just got me hyped. So I want to try and do the same for other people and get more people into the gym. All right, like I said, we're hitting a little Halloween leg day. And about 1 month ago, whenever I was deadlifting, I tore my adductor a little bit. It's like higher up in my groin, like my nutsack. I literally tore my nutsack. So that shit's still a little bit sore. I switched over from squats to hack squat because squat uses those stabilizing muscles a lot more because you're able to sway side to side. But since a hack squat has the plate that you're sliding up and down on the back,
It makes it a lot more stable and uses a lot less of your adductor muscles. So I've been switching over to that and trying to keep the weight heavy so I can keep my muscle throughout this cut. We're gonna go into this leg day and absolutely obliterate our legs. That pre-workout is definitely kicking in. I'm getting the like forbidden effects right now. Like my stand is about to pop out for my shit. So I'm gonna blast some old Travis Scott and head over to the gym. I'll catch y'all whenever I get there. Alright, just pulled up to the gym. We're gonna get a solid ass pump. That's if I don't have to leave the gym for this meeting. That's at like 7:30. So I hate it when that happens. Sometimes I have that shit at 7:30 and I have to like split my workout in half. It just destroys my pump and I get triggered. So we're gonna try to get in the entire workout within this like 1.5 to 2 hours that I have. On the ride over, I was just remembering how like nervous I was whenever I first started videoing, and I was thinking people were gonna like judge me if I brought my camera in and I was gonna get banned from the gym or something. But that's really all in your head. Like if you want to do something, you'll go against all odds and do it anyway. So that's really what I decided to do. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. If they get mad, I don't even care. I'm gonna record anyway. So that's kind of the mentality that you have to go into anything with. If you really want to get it and have a successful future, you have to do whatever you want at all costs, no matter what. So now, whenever I go into the gym with my camera, I'm not like, oh dang, what are these people gonna think of me like recording and like, oh, I'm scared. I'm like, I don't give a.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. The timing of the chants is imperative.
I did a couple extra warm-ups because the adductor's still a little bit sore and I don't want it to shoot up my leg and fucking tear. So, and I threw my knee sleeves on to help with that as well, because they're like a cushion around your knee and it's gonna warm it up because it's wrapped around it, and the heat is going to accumulate in that area and really help warm the knee socket up. So just trying to get warm. But now I'm gonna go into my top 2 working sets. My mouth feels like fucking sandpaper from the pre-workout, but it's gonna give an insane pump.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. The timing of the chant is imperative.
Alright, leg press is going to be the same thing. We're going to hit a couple warm-ups and then get into 2 working sets. I like to do the warm-ups just to feel the weight, get some blood flow, but perfect the movement before you're hitting your working sets. We're going to do 2 working sets of 5 to 9, and typically I hit around 8, so we'll see what we get.
Condition of the host's meat was a critical.
Oh, appreciate it.
The timing of the chant is imperative. imperative.
All right, we got 8 reps on that. Still keeping the strength on the cut. I'm surprised because yesterday I dropped the calories like a little more. I wasn't that hungry. So I skipped out on like 400 calories and I actually feel pretty good. I've been up in the cardio and I did that. So I don't know how that works, but I guess the sleep's really helping. I've been focusing on getting like 8 hours of sleep every night, just throwing my phone to the side and not doom scrolling or gooning. So we're gonna hit this last working set and go hard as fuck. We're getting a good pump, so I better not have to leave and do that meeting. All right, that shit's whack. We're getting stronger on the cut. Got 8 reps. First one, 9 on the second. The legs are feeling good. We're gonna go into some stiff legged belt squat. I don't know. I hold like the bicep curl straight bar and then do some like stiff legged deadlifts and it feels really good. But I maxed out this machine, so I'm gonna have to find some shit that's different if I get any stronger. With these, you're gonna wanna focus on like throwing it back. So you're gonna push your butt all the way back. Try to keep your legs like super straight. And you're gonna pull the bar like super close to your shins. So focus on not rounding your back, keeping your legs as straight as possible, and then pushing from the hips like you're trying to like hump the bar. So we're gonna do one more warm-up set and then get into the working sets. It's gonna be 2 sets of 5 to 9.
The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man. The timing of the chant is imperative.
All right, we fully maxed that out. So hamstrings are absolutely cooked right now. But we're gonna go into leg extensions. I do like one warm up because my legs are already pretty warmed up right now, and then I'll do 2 working sets. The music isn't too loud. With these, I like to line my kneecaps up with where the joint is, like the little swivel, not like a real joint, but like this. That'll show right there. I do it all the way forward so it pushes this pad back a lot. And you're gonna get the most amount of extension with that. And then I bring the seat back a little bit so I'm kind of like leaning into the pad and I feel the biggest stretch in my quads that way. So it's gonna really help grow the upper part of your quad and get all those little muscles.
This is our church.
All right, next up, standing calf raise. I only do 2 sets to failure on this, like 90 pounds, so not a lot of volume, but I just focus on keeping my legs super straight, and then I focus on getting that contraction in my calves. So really focusing on just bending in your feet, right where your toes are, and getting that full contraction in the calves.
This is our church.
Moving on to lying hamstring curl.
I love this one because you really feel the stretch with lying down. I don't know, they say the seated one's better, but I've always felt it better with the lying one. This one again, line your knee up with the joint on the hamstring curl so you're getting like a proper alignment and stretch throughout the entire movement. This one's gonna be really hard on your hamstrings because you're going into a stretched, lengthened position, and it's gonna make them really sore, especially with those stiff-legged deadlifts that I did before. But I'm speed running this because I have that meeting here in a second. It's like 7:16 right now, so I have like 4 minutes to haul ass and finish these last 2 sets. I'm probably gonna come in and hit like abs and adductors after the meeting, but let's get it. Hopefully we finish this.
In our church.
All right, so I just finished like the first half of my workout. Actually, like 90% of it. I just have adductors, and then I want to hit some abs. I like to do a little bit of abs, but not too much because they get blockier. So it's going to make your waist a little wider if you hit them super hard. But I'm going to hit a little bit of abs, probably just one exercise for that, one exercise for adductors. I got to piss really bad. So I just finished that meeting. We're gonna get back in and finish that. Holy shit, I'm literally retarded. Just trying to spit. Bro, fucking cooked. You for real right now? All right, so same thing here. I just did one warm up, and then I'm using this gym pin because I'm going 2 sets of 5 to 9 reps, and this machine doesn't go heavy enough. So I'm gonna do the full stack and then add on a 25. This is just like a ghetto gym pin I got off of Amazon, but it goes hard. Still works. I finished legs, moving on to abs. I like to do the rope pull down because I really feel the stretch in my abs. And we're gonna use this Vulcan attachment. This one's just gonna be 2 sets, 5 to 9 reps, just like the others, and I'm gonna do 1 warm up.
Exit life. Time to say your last goodbye. We now approach the afterlife. And once we cross, we must let go. Rest in peace. Freak show.
All right, guys, that workout was solid. That's probably one of the best ones I've had in a while. It was super weird because whenever I first got there on that hack squat, I was going to move my camera and my headphones, they were just playing normal. And then all of a sudden it switches to like straight static. And I'm like, what the fuck? So it does that. And then it just goes straight back to my music, and it's never done that before. So I don't know. Halloween and that shit's happening. And when I switched to leg press, this guy came up and gave me a Core Power protein shake. And then this like Jason song came on. It was like Jason in the background. So we got like some bad aura going on, and it's Halloween. So I don't know what's going on. It might be from that abandoned exploration that I did. I went to this place in San Antonio. It's called Devil's Den. And these like 2 teenagers died there in like 1990. So if y'all want to see that video, I'll drop it. I don't know, it was all right, so I wasn't gonna drop it, but if y'all want to see that, I will. I'll flash a picture up on the screen of what it looked like when I was back there. It was some pretty wild stuff. There's like a lot of homeless people over there, and it's like a little bit ghetto. But I'm gonna show y'all what I do with this protein shake. I used to do it all the time back in the day, and it really helps curb that appetite. All right, we just secured the bag. So right here is, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Got a venti decaf coffee. Well, it's ice, but I don't know, I told him to leave the ice out because this protein shake is still kind of cold and I wanted more coffee. So pop the lid off. I already kind of gave away what I was doing. If this isn't decaf, I'm fucking cooked. My heart's literally gonna explode because I already had that pre-workout and that Gorilla Mind Rush. So hopefully they got me right. But we're gonna take a little more out of this. Chug it like that. Get your protein. Just pour that joint in. All right, I don't know how I'm gonna stir this, but this is straight fire. It's like a chocolate milk coffee, and it's only 170 calories with 26 grams of protein. So not only is this gonna help you get that muscle protein synthesis, it's gonna curb your appetite, and it's decaf, so you're not gonna get any more caffeine, or I hope it's decaf, otherwise we're fucked. All right, it's 9:05, so I need to get going to work, but I'm a chemical engineer. I mentioned it in one of my older videos, and I'm absolutely retarded. So that just goes to show right there, with anything in life, if you just put in the effort and push harder than anyone else, doing the things you don't want to do on a daily basis, just forcing yourself to do them anyway, you'll get where you want to be. You might not be the happiest on that day, but whenever it comes to the long-term benefit you're going to get from it, you're going to be successful eventually if you put in that effort all the time and face your fears. So I got to get going to work. I'll catch y'all after. I don't know what's going to happen. We might go like check out some Halloween spots or make like some protein pancakes, like Halloween edition. So I don't know yet. I don't know what I have in mind, but I'll think about it throughout the workday, and I will catch y'all after. Alright guys, just got back from the store. I picked up the sushi, got this little pumpkin in the spirit of Halloween. Right here, this is what we got. It's pretty fire. It's called the Tokyo Combo. We got the tuna roll, rainbow roll, and assorted nigiri. I don't know how to say that, but this looks fire. But I have this, and then this yogurt bowl with honey. So I'm trying to do a little more of an aggressive cut towards this upcoming month, because I've seen a lot of people recommending it and saying that you can keep all your muscle while doing more of an aggressive cut if you keep your protein really high. So I'm going to try that out over probably the next 2 weeks, see what happens. If my strength starts depleting, I'm definitely going to go back up a little bit in calories and do more of a slower cut. But if it works out and I'm able to keep my strength, I'll stick with that. I didn't get my package from Breathe Divinity, but I just picked up this one from, I think this one's from Gorilla Mind. So yeah, picked up some stem-free pre-workout just so I can get a better pump. This is the cherry blackout flavor, so I'm going to be testing that out. I like these because you can pretty much do like 2 scoops of pre-workout, but you're not getting the caffeine, so you're gonna get all the pump effects from 2 scoops, but not like 400 milligrams of caffeine. So I only take like higher stem stuff, like 400 milligrams of caffeine on my leg days, and then on my chest and back days, it's pretty much just 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine plus some pump. So this is really gonna help with that. And then I also got something new, so I've never tried this before. It's liquid glycerol, and apparently this is like insane for pumps. I just realized too that it's 50 calories for half a cap, so that's kind of an L, but I bought it, so I'm gonna try it anyway. I'll show you all the pump. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. I'll post it up on my Instagram. If y'all aren't following me, go follow me over there. It's bradens.gym. I feel like my arms aren't going to be able to move tomorrow. I'm going to do 1 scoop of normal pre with caffeine. Then I'm going to do this stem free. And then I'm going to do a half serving of this glycerol. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to end the video out here. I hope y'all enjoyed the Halloween leg day.
I'm going to be making a ton more fitness content and trying to make the videos better. So I want to encourage more people to get into the gym, just like all the fitness influencers did for me whenever I was in high school and I just started out training. So I'm going to be trying to make the videos better, more cinematic. Let me know if y'all are liking them. Drop a like, subscribe, and leave any comments, questions, anything y'all want to know, fitness related or cutting related. I'm cutting right now, so just drop it down in the comment section and I'll answer it. But thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.